Okay. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I had to restart my stream. Um, I was having connection issues. Come here, buddy. Hi. Hey everybody. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. I'm here with Indy, my white dog, and we're doing some free readings today. If you're new to the show, thanks so much for thanks so much for finding my weird show. All my live shows are free, and I'm home streaming. We have phone lines if anyone wants to call in the show for a reading, and do offer private readings. They're $65. You can connect with me on Instagram at the White Dog Tarot, or email thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com. And thanks for joining me. I kind of just rolled out of bed this morning, as you can tell. Hey Priyanshi, do I know Hindi? I don't know Hindi. But if you can recommend a good book, my Portuguese is okay. Hey Marianne. Priyanshi, I would love if you watch me. And please hit the thumbs up button. And thanks to everybody on my show. And I just want to say, I say it all the time, but I just want to make sure that that everybody hears it. February. And I'm just so grateful to everybody. I really am. We've been getting a ton of subscribers the last month. I've been getting a lot. I've been doing a lot of personal readings, and I guess the gods favor me because I've been getting called for a lot of events and stuff. So I really appreciate everybody supporting the show. When I left my old world of suit and tie to do this, pretty much everybody in my life thought I was crazy, including my parents, who support me, but are also quietly in a state of constant anxiety about my well-being financially. So thank you everybody, and I'm gonna keep doing this until I can't keep the lights on in my house, which I don't think is gonna happen anytime soon because things are going quite well. And yeah, for everybody new, I do offer private. I do private events, things like that. If anyone's interested, bachelorette parties, as per this Friday. Yeah, Marianne. Till I can't pay the mortgage, as they say. Care, buddy. Be kind. Thank you. This has been definitely a lesson for me. I think it was part of my spiritual lesson. Going from like a job that paid really like a lot of money to doing this for free, so taught me a lot about myself, a lesson I needed to learn. Priyanshi, I definitely want to link up with you. Do you do your tarot show in Hindi? Is that why you asked? Hey Brent, nice to meet you, man. And I'll also be doing rune messages today too. Come here, Indy. Good boy. Brent, I'd love for you to ask a question, dude. It's so great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from today? I'm here in New York. Oh, I got it, Marianne. That's actually very funny now. You're cute. That was very funny and clever. Oh, you're in North Carolina? Right on. I actually used to live in North Carolina. I lived in Greensboro for 5 years. It was like a very long time ago. I imagine it's like the the same but kind of different, as most places tend to be. Brent, it's great to have you, man. Can I ask a question? Why do you feel as though Diane's mad at you? You know, usually what we intuitively pick up, generally, like our first feeling is the right one about things. Can you can you explain a little bit? Give us a little bit of backstory. Stefan loves a good backstory. And please hit the like button, guys. It really helps my show. And feel free to subscribe if you're new. And all my shows are free for everybody just tuning in. Oh, thanks, Priyanshi. You love my live show? You're sweet. Well, you're definitely a huge value add. And I'm so glad you found me. I actually remember the first time you found the show. I had just gotten to the beach, and I was live streaming from the beach last month, and I was kind of I was kind of down in the dumps because my girlfriend had just broken up with me, presumably for somebody better. So he might be a great guy. Okay, Brent. So you've known her since high school, and she moved away for 20 years, and now back in our hometown. Damn, that's a long time. Hey, Zay. Oh, damn. I forgot my coffee in the car. Okay. Well, Brent. Hey, Arcel. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Hey, I'm doing great. How are you? I kind of just rolled out of bed today. As you guys can tell. Brent, if you didn't do anything wrong, I can't imagine she's mad at you, man. As you just said, I mean, it sounds like you're picking up. She might be going through a lot. You know, when I'm like, I don't know, when I'm kind of like going through stuff too, like akin to maybe what she is, a lot of times I just need to take time for myself, and it's not personal to anybody, you know? Let's see what we need to know. I mean, do you like this? Do you like this gal? Do you like her? But listen, all you can do is just be supportive. And again, make sure your intentions are pure. Like if you're trying to connect with her so you can sleep with her, I'm obviously not going to co-sign that, you know, especially she just got out of a marriage. But guys, generally, when you get out of a relationship where there's a lot of feelings and you really love somebody, sleeping with somebody right after generally is not the solution. I mean, it's definitely a good solution to get the gift that keeps on giving, as they say, but hey, Minnie.
I've lost for a number of years. I just assumed that he had passed.
Brent, let's see what you need to know. But it's great to meet you, man. Minnie, wow, what a pleasure. 2 days in a row, back to back. Sorry, that kind of sounded like a sexual innuendo. It wasn't supposed to. All right. Up. Don't. There's, God, the small dog syndrome. There's always these tiny dogs that try to, like, start shit with Indy, who's like 130 pounds. I don't get it. It's like the prison thing. You have to fight the biggest guy on the yard. All right. I said that as you sent it. All right, Spirit, what can we tell Brent? Hey, Brent, everything's gonna be cool, man. That's a long time to not see somebody. I should show you guys a picture from when I was 17, from 20 years ago. I had a little bit longer hair, and truthfully, a couple more teeth before before my 20s. Hold on one second. Up. Don't. Stay. Good boy. Okay. Your dog's 103 pounds, Minnie? Can you send me a picture? Erica, sup, twin? I love that you call me that. That's so cute. All right, Brent. Let's see what's going on, dude. Brent, take a deep breath. What's her name? Do you say Diane? And Brent, listen, I tend to look at, like, peering into people's feelings and thoughts to be unfavorable and kind of not good. But I'm doing this maybe because I think you have good intentions. And I just want you to know that's why I'm doing this, okay? So. Spirit, what can we... Tell me about Diane. What's she going through right now? Hold on, guys. Stop! Hold on. Sorry, guys. Don't do that again. Sorry, there's a ton of dogs here today. Indiana. Sorry, one second. Indiana. Stop. Okay. Come here. What a cute... Stop. What the hell is wrong with you? Be a gentleman. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of dogs. Okay. Be nice. Brent, I mean, the cards are showing exactly what we both know. She had to walk... She just walked away from, like, a really long-term situation where there's, like, a lot of emotional baggage probably attached to it. This is walking away from something that there's, like, a real emotional attachment to. It not necessarily that it's horrible, but it just isn't enough. I think she's really trying to find clarity within herself right now and get her life into balance. Truthfully, I think this took a lot out of her emotionally. And right now, I think she's kind of, not in like a negative way. She actually seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. But I think right now she's really trying to be more like left-brained about this. I think this kind of took a lot out of her emotionally. So she's really just in this kind of like head over heart, not leading with her, you know, just trying to make logical choices. She's really just trying to start new, trying to find something new and stable within her life. How does she see Brent? Yeah, King of Swords is an extremely intelligent person. I like to see that. Like, she's got a good head on her shoulders. How does she see Brent? She thinks highly of you. She thinks very highly of you, Brent. Brent, what do you do for work, by the way, dude? You sent me an email? Brent, she sees you as very intelligent too. Like, and again, this is how she... Quality engineer. I knew it. Okay. Well, I didn't know you were a quality engineer. But I perceived you to not be a scrub. I think you got a couple bucks in your bank account. And again, this is how she sees you, perceives you. This is her perception. Guys, perception is not reality, if you know what I mean, you know? How we see things is not always the case. With that said, though, she sees you as financially stable, grounded, you've done well for yourself, like you've done it already. That actually would speak... King of Pentacles kind of has like low-key retired energy, believe it or not. Like, you have everything, you've done it already, you're very generous, people feel like they can come to you for advice, she holds you in high regard. I also think that it's funny because the King of Pentacles is not an overly emotional guy either. But she sees you as very balanced. Like, very tranquil. Like, somebody who understands moderation. I think she also sees you as somebody who's maybe been through a lot. I don't know why, but I think she perceives you as somebody who's gone through some struggles. She sees you highly. What should Brent do? So, Brent, I'm gonna pull one card for feelings. I always think it's kind of dicey when we pull cards on somebody's feelings for us. Who, like, I don't know, when there's not really like a relationship there. Sometimes it can be kind of confusing. How does she, like, how does she feel about? Okay. I stand corrected. Brent, this card literally like flew out. I couldn't even finish the damn sentence. It's her feelings for you. So again, I don't want you to like blow this out of proportion, but she has, like, there's feelings there for you. It could be residual. This could also just be, she feels as though this could also represent just a really tight friendship that was once had. She feels like you guys had a connection at some point. It's great energy. What's the holdup? I know what the holdup is already, but I just want confirmation. Brent, this is what I'm thinking, man. Because she seems very level-headed, she just got out of, like, something serious. The King of Swords is not gonna... This is not like a king of... This is not Knight of Wands energy. This is not somebody impulsive. This is somebody who might be acutely aware of how they feel, but is going to try and make level-headed, smart decisions. Does she have a child? What's the holdup right now for her? Communication. But you knew that. She's having... The holdup is her reaching out to you. Come here. Hi.
Hey! What's up?
Look at you, man. Trying to rekindle the high school sweetheart. I love that. Isn't that funny when we do that? I think honestly it's more of like an ego thing. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? Just a really funny story. Well, it's short. When I used to live in Georgia, like I lived in, I lived in Georgia for like 6 years. I moved up to New York with my father like halfway through high school. But like basically from like 4th grade until like I was 16 or 15 when I lived in Georgia, I had like the biggest crush on this girl. Like at the time I would tell you I was in love with her. And she was actually really sweet. She was like beautiful, really kind. She was a really good person. And she was always really nice to me. Like she was kind of like one of the popular kids and I was not. I was always a black sheep when I was young. And I had moved, after I had moved, I came back down to visit my mom. Damn. Like 6 years later. So it was like in my 20s. And I suppose my my looks improved a little bit over that time. And like we hooked up. And then, like, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with this girl again when I moved back. And then I found out years later that she was actually, like, a lesbian. So I kind of got a little bit of closure. It's always easier to feel like it's not the one who got away when they turn out to be a lesbian, so. I like your shoes. And I don't think I turned her, by the way. I just want to be clear. Brent, let's get one more. What should Brent do? Brent, just let this marinate, as I like to say, okay? There's no need to rush this, man. She'll reach out to you when she's ready. Just don't, just let her know that you support her when she reaches out. You understand what she's going through. She probably hasn't reached out because she feels like it's gonna be complicated. And she's not ready for that. What should Brent do? Just chill, dude. Just relax. Are you Earth sign placements? Do you have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus placements in your top 3? Or your Venus? Yeah, just go in, just chill. You're about to move? Right on. Okay, do you know what your other placements are? Because, truthfully, man, this is just my opinion. I mean, like, Erica and Minnie know this about me. It's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of readers, when they're doing generals, which I don't really do, they'll tell the signs on the board. I don't really think it's that important. Like, I don't think it's something we need to cling on to. Because all the elements, I mean, if you're getting an Empress energy, that's all the energy of all the queens, Like, if somebody thinks that you're financially stable and you have a lot of money, they may perceive you to be a King of Pentacles, even if you're a water sign or an air sign. You have no clue. You should actually check it out. It's very interesting. All you have to know is your exact time of birth and the city you were born, and it'll give you a composite of all your houses. I'm no astrology expert by any means, but you have your sun sign, which is the one everybody knows, the rising sign, and the moon sign, or your rising is your ascending sign. And truthfully, usually our ascending sign or our rising sign is a lot more, I would say, telling, indicative of who of us perceives us to be. Like it's how we come off to the world. Like my ascending and moon sign are actually both Scorpio, if you can believe that. I'm a triple water sign, so. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of noting. I I feel like I look like I just washed up on shore. I'm just kind of looking at my hair for the first time. Up. Be kind. Good, man. You're so welcome, Brent. And Brent, listen, if you ever want a private reading, please reach out to me. I obviously offer them. I try to be pretty reasonable. They're only $65. And we can usually it's about an hour. Guys, I'm gonna start offering 30-minute readings too, if anyone's interested. I know not everybody has, you know, $65 to spend on a reading, and we could FaceTime. So, and Brent, please feel free to subscribe, and hit the thumbs up button. And again, please also everybody, please feel free to donate too. Of course, my show's free, but I mean, my show really runs on your donations and generosity, and lets me know that I'm doing a good job. So there's a couple ways to donate in all my video descriptions with links. So thanks, Brent. And it's great to meet you, man. Thanks so much for finding the show. Where are you thinking about moving to? Marianne, how's everything going with you? Oh, you know what? Brent, are you still with us? Brent, you still here? Let's actually, I was going to say we could, guys, I'm also doing rune messages today. Nordic rune messages, if anyone's interested, so. What's up, Guy Mackey? Is that your real name? Nice to meet you, man. I'm Stefan. Thanks for finding the show. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Marianne, you know what I wanted to ask you? I was trying to read about my name. I actually read that it's Scandinavian, my name. Is that true? And it means crown? Kelly, it's so good to see you. Guy, a rune message. Norse runes. We get a runic message. Come here, Indy. Come here. Oh, okay, sorry, man. I apologize. He struggles with casual friendships.
I thought it was good, but I did myself.
Yeah, I kind of impulse bought this a couple weeks ago. It's been amazing. We've been getting such strong messages with them. And guys, I actually, I mean, I've always kind of been drawn to like a lot of like Old Norse. I don't want to say mythology, but one thing that's really kind of cool about runes. And rune messages, because obviously it's a form of divination. You know, tarot, I mean, one thing that's kind of extraordinary about it, that I'm sure most of you know, no one can really officially trace the roots or like the official lineage back to anything. It's very kind of like nebulous. Like there's of course a lot of theories about where it originated from, but really like the actual tarot deck, the one as we know, the original one, Pamela Coleman Smith one, that is not very old. I mean, I mean, nominally, we're looking at like in the 1800s. One thing that's amazing about Norse runes and divination, I mean, this has been around for, I mean, we're talking since Viking era, like over 1,000 years. And it's funny, I was blown away, but at the same time, completely unsurprised the first time I started getting, doing rune messages, because just like tarot, of course they would be on point, of course it would resonate. And it's been fun to integrate it with the tarot. So, oh, you're from Chicago? Right on, man. I've been to Illinois a couple times. I've actually never been to Chicago, but I did a couple cross-country trips and I drove through Illinois, and had some interesting experiences. Marianne, where do you live in Norway, by the way? And I don't even know what you do for work. I'm actually gonna dub Marianne my my officiator for all my Norse rune messages, because she's Norwegian. Guy, I'd love to do a rune message for you, dude. So how they generally work is, you know what I like to do? I'm gonna pull one card for you and then pull a rune for you. One thing that's really important with this, from what I've read, is one, we want to have a specific an issue, as the book suggests, and that's how you want to phrase it. I'm having an issue about knowing how to handle a relationship I'm in. I'm having an issue with a person. So you want to kind of target it for something like very specific that has to do with like a lack of clarity, or even somewhat timeline related. Come here, buddy. Come here. So, Guy, let me know when you have something in mind, okay? And guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show. How are you going to die? Why the hell would you want to know that? I'm not... I love how YouTube held that comment.
It didn't tell me how to do it.
You know, Guy, there's some things that we're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to know how everything ends. I did have one of the first tarot readers that I ever went to before I even read cards. And she was very gifted. She actually asked me she's like, do you want to know how long you're going to live till? And I was like, no. And I was like, wait. Yeah, I do actually. And she's like, 86. I have to tell you, the confidence I left with when I walked out of that place knowing I had to till 86, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna wear a seatbelt today. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I do feel protected very heavily by my ancestors. And as you guys know, I almost died a couple times already, so... Guy, come on. I'm so grateful you're here. That's not helpful. Let's pull a card on what you need to know. Spirit, what is Guy's biggest blockage right now to prevent him from being on his highest timeline? Spirit, what is Guy's biggest blockage, an obstacle, preventing him from being on his highest timeline? Let's do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this deck, Guy. I get really strong messages with this. All right. Guys, is my service okay? I just want to make sure I didn't like disconnect. Did my internet go out? It's a little choppy sometimes. Okay. All right, Guy, take a deep breath for me. How are you?
I'm okay. Taking a break.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good idea. I'm gone.
Thanks. That old man was so cute. He was so cute. Like you know what he looked like? He looked like if Santa Claus majored in journalism. He had to like pause. He was like walking down the street and he ran out of breath. It's definitely gonna be me. Okay, Spirit. Tell me about Guy. All right, Guy. Do you have old furniture in your house? Or apartment? Or wherever you live? I don't know why I just got that message. That's not a delay or obstacle or blockage, by the way. You don't? Like mid-century. I keep hearing mid-century. All right, man, this is what Spirit wants you to know that the biggest obstacle or blockage in your energy that's really preventing you from being on your highest timeline, or I guess in your words, making it to 100. I think it's your self-confidence. I think it's your... I feel like there's a lack of confidence about being seen by a lot of people. I don't know. It could be a little bit of pride. I don't know. And again, listen, this is a judgment-free zone. We all have... I mean, I've shared many times about all my obstacles and blockages. And somehow I haven't lost all my subscribers. I feel like sometimes your ego or your vanity gets in the way of you making right choices for yourself. And I actually think it comes from maybe feeling less confident. I actually think that you had somebody in your life that kind of fucked that up for you. I don't know. I feel like there's an energy, there's kind of an energy of a lot of feelings of regret or loss. About something that happened. I don't know if it's about, it feels like there's an emotional attachment to it. Who has blue eyes? Who has blue eyes? This is definitely a past person. This is definitely a past person. This is like a soul connection. Soulmate energy. Someone was religious, by the way.
It's pretty cool door.
Or, like, I don't know, I keep seeing a cross. How are you? And dude, the irony, well, I don't want to call it irony, but I am. The irony is that, like, within this kind of energy of, like, just feeling a lot of loss and sadness and regret, and this doesn't feel new, this feels old, there's actually something in your energy currently, like, currently in your energy. And what that means is that, like, when I say in your energy, it means that, like, it exists around you. It's either waiting to enter your life. You're not seeing it. Like, guys, if something shows up in the cards, it's because something is present in your life or about to be, you know? I mean, that's tarot. That's why we love tarot. It gives us insight into maybe what's unseen. There's actually I actually think there might be someone this feels like the opportunity for a new relationship that you seem to be missing, because there's a lot of, like, wallowing. Whoever this person was fucked up your confidence really bad. I've been there. Brother, you're not gonna make it till 100. Living in, like, this kind of woe is me energy over what happened. It's gonna give you wrinkles. You're 33, it's a good number. Very good number. Strong number. I'm 37. What could help? Dude, you gotta put this down. You gotta move on from this. You're losing sight of what you want. Sometimes the struggle that we put on our back... By the way, are you having... Are you having pain in your, like, a leg? I don't know. I'm getting back or, like, leg pain. Problems. I don't know. Anyway. Sometimes we put so much on us that it's like we just trudge and we can't even, we forget what we're even going towards. It's not just about making it to 100. You know, it's about living your best life. Also, man, if you are feeling like you lost your confidence, this is not tarot advice. This is just Stefan advice. You get Charlie horses? Okay, in your legs. This is just Stefan advice, okay? So obviously you don't have to take it. Well, you don't have to take anything I say. All I can ever do is give you advice, like, grounded in things that helped me, or a lot of mistakes I made, or things that I went through. Do things to give yourself a little bit more confidence. You know what the magic pill is for me? I try to do like 50 to 100 push-ups a day. Well, I do a lot more than that, but just do something to make yourself feel better, you know? Little bit of exercise. Watch how good you look and feel in 1 month. Doing a couple sets of push-ups a day. Just something to make you feel better, more confident, okay? Remember, we always have the power to make some level of change in our life, big or small, if we're unhappy with something. But it generally starts with us feeling good about who we are. I'm not saying you're dying from obesity, nor am I. But again, it's something that makes you feel good about yourself, or confident. Tell me a little bit about Guy. Who has blue eyes? It's funny, man. When you are feeling like yourself, you're feeling good, like, you inspire a lot of people. Like, you have a very passionate energy. Like, when you feel like connected to something that you're doing, it could be work, just anything. It like lights you up in a way where it's very magnetic to people. Sorry guys, did I lose everybody? Let me put my, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to put my phone on silent. Is everybody still here, by the way? Is everybody still here? I think my phone froze for a second. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Guy, who are you thinking about reaching out to? I'm not gonna even pull another card. It's not this past person, is it? Who are you? I feel like you've been trying to decide whether or not you want to contact somebody. Don't do it. I know who it is. Don't you fucking dare do it. Don't do it. Okay, you know what? Your father? Did fucked up happen with him? Did something like really painful happen with him? It's just got interesting. I actually didn't pick up on that. I didn't think you were gonna see your father. I don't believe you. I think you're thinking about reaching out to this past person. Okay, I'm not talking about your father. This is somebody you had a painful ending with. Who burned you big time. It's this past person. Okay. Was this her? Who did the 10? Dude, what's the advice? Even reach out. Reach out. Don't. Marianne, can you do me a favor, or Kelly? My Roman numeral game's not on point. The star card. What numeric number is that in tarot? Can somebody tell me? The star card? The star card? What? My Roman numeral game is not on point. What number is the star card in tarot? $17. Okay. Guy, do not reach out to her. This cycle has ended. You're constantly thinking about, you're either waiting for communication or you've been just thinking about reaching out to her. Don't do it, dude. Whoever this chick was did you dirty. She did you dirty, and I understand why this is a blockage for you. Listen, if it makes you feel any better, I've had the exact same experience, okay? Exactly, and it happened recently too. I've had this happen twice to me the last year. All right? You need to heal from this. This cycle is over, dude. It's done. You get out of the sad energy. You're not gonna make it till 100. Being in an energy of sadness. And again, whatever is going to help you feel more confident about yourself and good about yourself. Because I don't think you I don't know, I think you get uncomfortable being seen by a lot of people. No problem, brother. No problem. I am truly, truly impervious to most pain in my life, other than heartbreak. And let's just say it's because I'm a triple water sign. So I know how you feel. And I think it's healthy to feel the pain, feel the sadness, heal from it. Like, not try to block it out. I appreciate that. But there needs to be a threshold. Like, there's times to grieve, feel sad, like, be in your feelings about what somebody did to you. But then you need to look at it from a different perspective of, like, you know what? That was really horrible, what they did to me. Why would I want to be with somebody like that? And why would I want to be in that energy? Because you know what, man? Whoever this person was, I can short of promise, when they walked away from you, they weren't feeling 5 of Cups or 5 of Pentacles. Most people who really do wrong by you, like lie or cheat, or like just disappear on you, people who have the capacity to do that and not try to make things right, generally don't really have the capacity to feel bad about it. That tends to take a long time. But just know, man, I mean, it's the cause and effect of karma. Okay, I've said this before. Guys, I've observed and had enough experiences, many of which felt truly extraordinary and almost like divine. The fact that I was able to see it, like, it really kind of made me a believer. Guy, do not think for a second that if somebody really does wrong by you, especially if you meant them well, that they get to go disappear and live their best life. That's not how it works, okay? That's not how karma works. And that's not how the universe orchestrates things, okay? They might make them believe that they are for a little bit. The whole concept of what goes around comes around, that's karma. It's like, it's the cause and it's the law of cause and effect, okay? Sometimes it takes a little bit.
I get it.
But again, you need to surrender it, okay? And I can tell you that when you are in the right energy, where you're not hoping something bad happens to somebody, you surrender it. And again, it requires you to take an authentic look at yourself, okay? Because if you were kind of shitty to her too, don't think that, you know, again, get rid of the ego, all right? Guys, if we did wrong by somebody and they in turn did wrong by us, let's not think for a second that the whole world fucking revolves around us, where we get a pass, okay? Hi.
How are you today? If you want, I just have
All right. Again, karma is indifferent. So we always have to answer for what we do. And if we truly do right by people, have good intentions with others, you'll see that come back around. But again, the universe isn't going to bring in something new if you're going to fuck it up and be all sad, okay? Why are they going to bring in somebody perfect into your life if you're not going to even pick your head up and notice because you're too busy being sad? We have lessons to learn, and sometimes we don't. Guy, let's get a rune message. Because I absolutely know what your issue is and blockage is. All right. Spirit, can we get a message for Guy? Interesting rune, Guy. You got the fertility rune. And it can't be reversed either. This comes out a lot for people recently. This is the Inuz rune. Inguz. It's not Inguz. Inuz. It's about new beginnings. This is like a very intuitive rune. And it represents the intuitive part of our nature. Dude, you need to make more connections with people. That's what this is speaking to. Like it represents adjusting the sphere of personal relationships. It embodies the need to share and search for familiarities. Or search after, I should say. It also is the completion of beginnings. Okay, this rune requires the completion of beginnings. It's about you taking the next step. I think you've been stuck in a brand new cycle, like a new beginning. You're not taking the next step forward. And just remember, as the rune tells us, all things change, and we can't live permanently amid obstructions. It also signals the emergence, or your emergence, from a closed chrysalis state. So what that tells me is you kind of being in this like lonely energy. And as you clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. And make sure you're drinking enough water. Okay? Yeah, man, you gotta connect with yourself. And again, Guy, you know, you don't have to take... You could take what I'm saying or you can leave it. But I just want you to know, man, I've lived through this, like, through these situations that I'm seeing with you so many times. I would actually tell you all, I've lived through situations like this over multiple lives. And that's why I feel people so strongly. Or like I recognize strangers. And we're just gonna keep coming back, lifetime after lifetime, till we learn the lessons. So ask yourself what you really want. Because that sounds like, that literally sounds like a prison sentence. To live to 100 and be fucking sad and stuck in this miserable energy. I mean, does embracing moving on, at least giving yourself an opportunity to feel better, like a better version of yourself, is that really scarier, that idea, than how you're feeling now? Take good care of your body. All right? And if you need to, make a promise to yourself to do it, that you keep, because that's the best way to build confidence, is to keep promises we make to ourselves. And hey, man, I don't know what you do for work, if you're happy with what you do. I know everybody's situation is different. Dude, if you're unhappy, move, you know? It's just life. You know, if you've been in Chicago forever and you're not feeling it, take a chance on yourself. You know, move somewhere new. Do something different. Go, you know, take your shoes off. Go walk around outside. Go swim naked in a lake. I'm sorry, now I'm just naming things that I like to do. I have not, Marianne. Who is that? I'm gonna take that under heavy consideration though, because it seems like you're into a lot of the same people that I am. I know you stay to yourself. Ask yourself if you're happy doing that. Dude, what do you have to lose, man? I mean, if something isn't gonna actually kill you or cause you, like, physical harm, that's not scary. That's how we become better versions of ourselves. I'm like a huge believer of trying things that make me uncomfortable. It's part of my inner growth. Well, I mean, I try to be... Alright, I'm not like doing it in public. Like, you know, night swimming. I mean, guys, I did streak at my high school graduation. Lifetime ban from Warwick Valley High School. I could really use some water. I forgot my water. Well, Guy, ask yourself what you want. That's what I would leave you with, my friend. Ask yourself what you really want for yourself. Or what's not making you happy. Like, only when we really ask those really fucked up, difficult questions, and we're willing to, like, face uncomfortable truths about ourselves, our situation, that's how we can actually start making change. You know? If you're having trouble sleeping, take 20 minutes to write down the things in your life that you'd like to see change. Your job, anything, whatever it is. And small steps. Figure out, start with one. What can you start doing today to make a small change towards that? Erica, how's your new job going, by the way? And Guy, it's great to meet you, dude. If you ever want a private reading, like off air, let me know. I do offer them, and I try to be pretty reasonable. So, and guys, please hit the like button, or the dislike. That has to do something. Good boy. You said you've skinny dipped before? I try to avoid clothing as much as possible. Guys, sorry about the connection today. It's been kind of shitty. Don't mind me, I'm gonna enjoy your old cigarette. Okay. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. I believe in you, man. You're 33 years old. You're in the prime. You're entering the prime. Ostensibly. You know what, I can actually, let me rephrase for everybody a couple years younger. 33 is where you sit at kind of that pivotal point. And I'm just talking about from a physical perspective, where you either really fall off if you don't do anything, or if you start taking care of yourself, you know, you get the opposite. So, okay. And guys, please donate to the show. It really helps my show. My show runs on your donations. And guys, show my moderator Zay some love. Stego Lego. Zay's like the the silent bouncer who lurks in the back. She does yeoman's work, and she's a really close friend of mine. We actually do okay here. We don't get too many trolls. Actually, you know, it's funny. I think the last couple days, like, consistently someone's come to troll, and then after like 30 minutes, they end up saying I subscribed. It was. Do you remember that, Zay? That was a while ago. That felt coordinated. That felt very coordinated. I do remember, like, a couple months ago, we had a troll show up, and he thought it would, I guess, bother me by sharing, like, my personal information, only to learn that I had already openly shared it well before he ever showed up. And we did have somebody who kept showing up as Black Dog Tarot, which takes a lot of, I mean, the commitment to specifically trolling me was, I mean, I appreciate that, you know? I'll always have respect for somebody who at least knows what their intentions are. Yeah, well, he actually was just, I think that was more targeted at you because it bothered you. Mm. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. Yes, it is. Well, you know what, though, guys? Those are the people who need probably need the most help. You know, I told Zay that. I know she's very protective of me. You know, as long as they're not, like, being truly, like, saying, like, horrible, racist, like, disgusting shit, or really, like, harassing you guys, I told her, just let's give them at least a shot at redemption, because I kind of like interacting with them sometimes. I mean, guys, let's be real. I can't imagine there's a lot of successful investment bankers trolling on YouTube, you know? Those are generally people who are, like, kind of, like, probably feel discarded by society, don't have a lot of friends, definitely don't have a girlfriend, you know? I mean, I have a running theory that all domestic terrorism in the United States really can be traced back to involuntary celibacy. And I stand by that theory. I mean, I think it probably checks out. Everybody just needs somebody to love, you know? That's really what it is. I mean, I'm gonna try to humanize what I just said in jest, but, you know, usually people who are hateful towards other people feel very alone, you know? It's really sad. And a lot of times when we date people who, like, lie to us or do really shitty things to us or cheat on us, I mean, there's always extenuating circumstances for just, like, mutually toxic, like, it's just a toxic dynamic with two broken people who hurt each other. a lot of times it comes from somewhere like an old wound, you know, people feeling not good enough or feeling, you know, like insecure. So,
Outside or inside?
but yeah, I mean, I always say it's really easy to be kind and gracious to someone who's also kind and gracious. Like, real grace to me comes from trying to show that to people who aren't that way, you know, because I mean, damn, for most of my 20s, I think a lot of the reasons that I used to get into so many like fights and stuff was because I thought I was somehow teaching people a lesson who were shitty, you know, who treated people badly. But I mean, very infrequently when you meet somebody on their level like that, does it actually teach them anything? You know? It doesn't. And I mean, really, the only thing I ever got out of it was quite a few facial scars that I now have to use extremely expensive lotions for. And a couple missing teeth. Zay, did you talk to Jeddah since we pulled cards? And by the way, guys, thank you. Just you guys being here on my streams is so helpful. That's how I get to the YouTube requirement for monetization. We're very close. I think we had like 95 watch hours last week. And I think I'm at 2,300, and I need 3,000, so we're almost there. And then I won't have to ask for donations. I'll have super chats. And if anyone ever has friends that are interested in tarot, please share the channel with them. Good boy. All right, you know what, guys? I think we'll wrap it up here. I think this is a good place to conclude. I have... What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I have my daughter's volleyball game soon. So, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if anyone's interested in a private reading, I'm going to start offering 30-minute readings as well. I know I love volleyball. So fun. I was so proud of my daughter. She actually scored last week. It was very cute. I swear that the team she played against, that was like the 7th grade Olympic volleyball team. Those girls were so good. And I will say, I'm enjoying very much going to the volleyball games over any more band recitals. Like a man can only hear Hot Cross Buns so many times before he snaps. So okay, guys. You were a band kid? Of course you were, Zay. Well, I'm sure that you could still have a very fruitful career with the penny whistle. All right, love you guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great day.